Welcome to Wall Street Wisdom. What I wish I knew at the beginning of PepsiCo's journey instead of just the end. This is going to blow your mind. The year is 1893. The place, Newbern, North Carolina. Caleb Bradham, a young pharmacist, is experimenting behind the counter of his drugstore. He's mixing syrups, testing flavors, searching for the perfect recipe. Bradham's concoction, a blend of cola nut extract, sugar and vanilla, quickly becomes a local favorite. He calls it Brad's drink. Word spreads, and people line up for a taste. 5 years later, in 1898, Brad's drink gets a new name, PepsiCo. The name reflects Bradham's belief in the drink's ability to aid digestion and boost energy. From the beginning, PepsiCo was more than just a drink, it was an experience. Little did Caleb Bradham realize he was setting in motion a chain of events that would create a global beverage empire. The dawn of the 20th century brought a wave of change and innovation. The Industrial Revolution was transforming the way people lived, worked and played. New technologies emerged, and with them, new opportunities for entrepreneurs like Caleb Bradham. Bradham shifts his focus from soda fountain sales to bottling Pepsi-Cola. The demand for Pepsi-Cola in bottles explodes. People embrace the convenience of enjoying their favorite drink anywhere. Bradham's company expands rapidly, fueled by the growing popularity of his creation. He invests in advertising, using catchy slogans and posters to spread the word. Pepsi-Cola's reach extends further, captivating taste buds across state lines. But as with any successful venture, challenges lie ahead. The 1930s marked a time of immense hardship. The stock market crash of 1929 plunged the United States into the Great Depression. Consumers tightened their belts, cutting back on non-essential expenses. For a company like PepsiCo, reliant on discretionary spending, these were perilous times, yet amidst the economic turmoil, PepsiCo found a way to thrive. They introduced a 12-ounce bottle of Pepsi-Cola for the same price as a 6.5-ounce bottle of Coca-Cola, a nickel. This marketing strategy resonated deeply with cash-strapped consumers. It positioned Pepsi-Cola as the affordable choice. The twice as much for a nickel campaign was a stroke of genius. It boosted sales and solidified PepsiCo's image as a brand that understood the needs of everyday people. The company's ability to weather the storm of the Great Depression is a testament to its adaptability and innovative spirit. As the 1930s drew to a close, radio was rapidly capturing the hearts and minds of Americans. Recognizing its potential, PepsiCo launched the Pepsi-Cola Hour in 1939. This coast-to-coast radio program featured some of the biggest names in music. The Pepsi-Cola Hour was an instant hit. Families across America would gather around their radios, eagerly tuning in. The program became synonymous with good times and refreshing Pepsi-Cola. This innovative marketing campaign boosted sales and solidified PepsiCo's image as a modern, forward-thinking brand. Through radio waves and catchy jingles, PepsiCo was finding its voice, establishing a distinct personality. The outbreak of World War II in 1939 presented new challenges. Rationing, shortages, and economic uncertainty became the norm. Yet, PepsiCo remained committed to its customers and its country. PepsiCo redesigned its logo, incorporating the colors of the American flag. Despite facing wartime restrictions, PepsiCo continued to operate, providing refreshment for soldiers and families. The company actively participated in wartime initiatives, donating products to the troops. When the war ended in 1945, PepsiCo emerged stronger than ever. The end of World War II ushered in an era of prosperity and optimism. This period marked a significant turning point for PepsiCo. Recognizing the importance of family, Pepsi-Cola shifted its marketing focus. Advertisements depicted happy families enjoying Pepsi-Cola together. This strategic move resonated deeply with consumers. The post-war economic boom led to a surge in consumer spending. Pepsi-Cola expanded its distribution network, making it more accessible. As the 1950s unfolded, Pepsi-Cola became a symbol of American optimism. The 1950s witnessed the birth of a new cultural phenomenon, the teenager. Pepsi-Cola recognized this emerging demographic as a powerful force. Pepsi-Cola launched its iconic Pepsi Generation advertising campaign. This campaign emphasized youth, energy, and a zest for life. Advertisements featured young people enjoying Pepsi-Cola while engaging in activities that embodied the spirit of the times. The Pepsi Generation campaign was a resounding success. It positioned Pepsi-Cola as a symbol of youthful energy and rebellion. This strategic move had a lasting impact on Pepsi-Cola's brand identity. The stage was set for one of the most iconic rivalries in business history, the Cola Wars. As Pepsi-Cola gained momentum, the competition with Coca-Cola intensified. The Cola Wars were about more than just taste. They were a clash of ideologies. Coca-Cola positioned itself as the classic American beverage. Pepsi-Cola embraced its image as the choice for the younger generation. This stark contrast fueled the rivalry. Both companies invested heavily in advertising. The Cola Wars led to a wave of creative marketing campaigns. The rivalry expanded product lines, introducing new flavors and packaging options. The year is 1965. PepsiCo and Frito-Lay announce a merger. This decision would forever alter the landscape of the food and beverage industry. The merger brought together PepsiCo's beverages and Frito-Lay's snacks. Consumers often enjoyed these treats together, making them natural companions. By joining forces, the two companies could leverage their combined strengths. The merger brought together two visionary leaders, Donald Kendall and Herman Lay. They envisioned a future where their combined company would dominate the industry. The merger created a powerhouse unlike any other. With the merger complete, a new corporate titan emerged, PepsiCo. PepsiCo embarked on an ambitious growth strategy. The company recognized the need to diversify its portfolio. PepsiCo acquired Mountain Dew, adding a new dimension to its beverage lineup. The acquisition of Doritos strengthened PepsiCo's position in the snack food market. These acquisitions expanded PepsiCo's market share and product categories. PepsiCo's dominance grew, transforming the company into a global powerhouse. PepsiCo recognized the importance of diversifying its portfolio. In 1970, PepsiCo acquired Tropicana. This move allowed PepsiCo to tap into the growing demand for healthier beverage options. Tropicana offered a refreshing and nutritious alternative to carbonated drinks. The acquisition marked a turning point, demonstrating PepsiCo's willingness to embrace new opportunities. This strategic move paved the way for future acquisitions in the health food sector. The 1970s witnessed a bold new chapter in the Cola Wars. PepsiCo launched its audacious Pepsi Challenge marketing campaign. This campaign centered around blind taste tests, challenging Coca-Cola's dominance. Blind taste tests were conducted in public spaces, with participants choosing their preferred cola. The results often surprised, with many choosing Pepsi over Coke. The Pepsi Challenge boosted Pepsi's sales and shifted consumer perception. The campaign demonstrated the power of experiential marketing, allowing consumers to engage with the brand directly. With a solid foundation in the United States, PepsiCo set its sights on global domination. The company recognized the immense growth potential in international markets and embarked on an ambitious expansion strategy to bring its beloved brands to consumers worldwide. PepsiCo's global expansion was a carefully orchestrated endeavor, taking into account local tastes, cultural nuances, and market dynamics. The company adapted its products and marketing strategies to resonate with consumers in different regions, ensuring that PepsiCo brands were embraced as part of the local tapestry. PepsiCo's global expansion was not without its challenges. The company faced competition from local players, navigated complex regulatory environments, and adapted to varying consumer preferences. However, PepsiCo's commitment to understanding local markets, its ability to tailor its products accordingly, and its strategic investments in infrastructure and marketing paid off. PepsiCo's global reach expanded rapidly, with the company establishing a strong foothold in key markets across Europe, Asia, Latin America, and Africa. The 1980s brought a new intensity to the cola wars. Coca-Cola, feeling the pressure from Pepsi's relentless marketing and growing market share, fought back with renewed vigor. The battleground expanded, encompassing not just taste and price, but also image, lifestyle, and cultural relevance. Both companies poured millions into elaborate advertising campaigns, often featuring high-profile celebrities and athletes. The rivalry spilled over into popular culture, with movies, television shows, and even music reflecting the Cola Wars rivalry. Every aspect of American life, it seemed, had a Coke or Pepsi angle. The Cola Wars were more than just a corporate rivalry, they reflected a deeper cultural shift. Pepsi, with its focus on youth, diversity, and a spirit of challenging the status quo, tapped into a growing sense of individualism and a desire for something different, something bolder than the traditional image projected by Coca-Cola. This resonated particularly with younger generations, turning the Cola Wars into a battle for the future of the beverage industry. PepsiCo, always a pioneer in marketing, recognized the power of celebrity endorsements in shaping brand perception. The company masterfully aligned itself with some of the biggest names in music, movies, and sports, creating a powerful association between Pepsi and the excitement, glamour, and aspiration these stars embodied. Michael Jackson, at the height of his fame, became the face of Pepsi in a series of groundbreaking commercials that captivated audiences worldwide. His electrifying performances and undeniable star power brought a new level of cool to the Pepsi brand, solidifying its appeal to younger audiences. Pepsi's celebrity endorsements went beyond simply featuring stars in their commercials. The company integrated these partnerships into their overall marketing strategy, sponsoring concert tours, creating limited edition products, and aligning with social causes championed by their celebrity endorsers. This multifaceted approach created a powerful synergy between Pepsi and the world of pop culture, making the brand synonymous with the excitement and energy of the 1980s. In 1985, Coca-Cola shocked the world by changing its formula and launching New Coke. The emotional attachment to the original formula led to an unprecedented backlash. The public outcry forced Coca-Cola to reintroduce its classic formula. The New Coke debacle was a defining moment in the Cola Wars. It highlighted the power of brand loyalty and the risks of changing a beloved product. While the Cola Wars raged on, PepsiCo continued to diversify its portfolio, recognizing that relying solely on beverages, even incredibly popular ones, was a risky long-term strategy. The company made a series of strategic acquisitions, expanding into new product categories and solidifying its position as a global food and beverage leader. In 1994, PepsiCo acquired Quaker Oats, a move that brought iconic brands like Gatorade Cap'n Crunch and Quaker Oats into the fold. This acquisition gave PepsiCo a strong foothold in the breakfast market, broadened its product offerings, and reduced its reliance on carbonated beverages. PepsiCo strategically leveraged its diverse portfolio, creating synergies between its various brands and distribution networks. The company recognized that consumers often enjoyed its beverages and snacks together, leading to innovative cross-promotional campaigns and product bundles. This ability to cater to a wide range of consumer needs and occasions, from breakfast to snacks to beverages, solidified PepsiCo's position as a major player in the global food and beverage market. PepsiCo's global expansion continued throughout the 1990s and 2000s, but the company recognized that a one-size-fits-all approach wouldn't work in diverse international markets. PepsiCo adopted a strategy of glocalization, a blend of global branding with local adaptation. PepsiCo invested heavily in understanding local tastes, cultural preferences, and consumer trends. This involved establishing local research and development centers, partnering with local distributors and suppliers, and adapting product formulations and marketing campaigns to resonate with local consumers. This glocalization strategy proved to be highly successful. PepsiCo was able to introduce its iconic brands to new markets while tailoring their offerings to local tastes. This resulted in the creation of region-specific flavors and product variations that resonated with consumers, solidifying PepsiCo's position as a global brand with a local touch. The year 2000 arrived with a sense of limitless possibilities. The world was rapidly changing, driven by technological advancements, globalization, and evolving consumer expectations. PepsiCo, always attuned to the pulse of the times, recognized the need to adapt and reinvent itself for this new era. The company embarked on a period of introspection, assessing its strengths, weaknesses, and opportunities in a rapidly transforming marketplace. It was clear that PepsiCo needed to evolve beyond its image as a purveyor of sugary drinks and salty snacks. Consumers were becoming increasingly health conscious, demanding healthier options and greater transparency from food and beverage companies. PepsiCo's leadership recognized that to thrive in the 21st century, they needed to move beyond simply selling products and embrace a broader purpose. The company needed to become a force for good, addressing critical issues like health and wellness, environmental sustainability, and social responsibility. This realization marked the beginning of a transformative journey for PepsiCo, one that would redefine its role in the world and its relationship with consumers. The growing consumer demand for healthier food and beverage choices presented both a challenge and an opportunity for PepsiCo. The company recognized that it needed to address these evolving preferences while staying true to its core values of offering delicious and enjoyable products. PepsiCo embarked on a multi-pronged strategy to embrace health and wellness. The company invested heavily in research and development, exploring ways to reduce sugar, sodium, and saturated fat content in its products without compromising on taste. It also expanded its portfolio through acquisitions and product launches, introducing a wider range of healthier options, including bottled water, sports drinks, and low-calorie snacks. PepsiCo understood that embracing health and wellness was not just about reformulating products. It was about promoting a holistic approach to well-being. The company launched initiatives to encourage physical activity, partnered with organizations promoting healthy lifestyles, and supported educational programs on nutrition and wellness. This comprehensive approach demonstrated PepsiCo's commitment to being a responsible corporate citizen and a partner in consumers' journeys towards healthier lives. PepsiCo continued its strategy of strategic acquisitions in the new millennium, focusing on brands that aligned with evolving consumer preferences for healthier, more natural, and convenient options. The company recognized that to stay ahead of the curve, it needed to embrace innovation and expand its portfolio beyond its traditional strengths. The acquisition of Naked Juice, a leading brand of premium smoothies and juices, brought a portfolio of fresh, wholesome products to PepsiCo's lineup, catering to the growing demand for on-the-go nutrition. The purchase of Sabra hummus, a popular Mediterranean dip and spread, further diversified PepsiCo's offerings, tapping into the increasing popularity of ethnic flavors and plant-based foods. These strategic acquisitions not only expanded PepsiCo's product portfolio, but also brought valuable expertise in emerging categories and innovative production methods. PepsiCo leveraged this knowledge to develop new products and reformulate existing ones, ensuring that its offerings remained relevant and appealing to a new generation of health-conscious and adventurous consumers. As the world became increasingly aware of the urgent need to address climate change and environmental degradation, PepsiCo recognized its responsibility to operate in a more sustainable manner. The company embraced sustainability as a core value, integrating it into every aspect of its operations, from sourcing ingredients to manufacturing products to managing waste. PepsiCo set ambitious goals to reduce its environmental impact, focusing on reducing water and energy consumption, minimizing packaging waste, and promoting sustainable agriculture practices. The company partnered with farmers to implement sustainable farming methods, invested in renewable energy sources, and developed innovative packaging solutions to reduce waste. PepsiCo's commitment to sustainability extended beyond its own operations. The company recognized that to make a meaningful impact, it needed to engage its supply chain partners, consumers, and communities worldwide. PepsiCo launched initiatives to promote water conservation, supported recycling programs, and partnered with organizations working to address climate change and environmental degradation. The rise of the internet and mobile technology revolutionized the way people lived, worked, and interacted with brands. PepsiCo embraced this digital transformation, recognizing the power of technology to connect with consumers, enhance efficiency, and drive innovation. PepsiCo invested heavily in its digital capabilities, building a robust online presence, leveraging social media to connect with consumers, and developing e-commerce platforms to make its products more accessible. The company also embraced data analytics, using insights gleaned from consumer data to personalize marketing campaigns, optimize operations, and develop new products that met evolving consumer needs. PepsiCo's digital transformation extended beyond its marketing and sales efforts. The company embraced technology across its operations, implementing automation in its manufacturing plants, using data analytics to optimize its supply chain, and developing mobile applications to empower its workforce. This digital transformation enabled PepsiCo to operate more efficiently, respond more agilely to market changes, and deliver a more seamless and personalized experience to consumers worldwide. As PepsiCo entered the second decade of the 21st century, the company solidified its commitment to operating sustainably and responsibly with its Performance with Purpose vision. This wasn't just a slogan, it was a comprehensive strategy woven into the fabric of PepsiCo's operations, guiding its decisions and shaping its future. Performance with Purpose went beyond simply minimizing negative impacts. It was about creating positive change for people and the planet. PepsiCo identified three key pillars for its sustainability efforts: human sustainability, environmental sustainability, and talent sustainability. This holistic approach addressed critical issues ranging from promoting healthy lifestyles and empowering communities to conserving water resources and reducing greenhouse gas emissions. PepsiCo understood that its long-term success was inextricably linked to the well-being of the planet and its people. By embedding sustainability into its core business strategy, PepsiCo aimed to create shared value for its stakeholders, ensuring that its operations benefited both the company and the world around it. PepsiCo recognized that its environmental footprint extended far beyond its own manufacturing plants and offices. The company's agricultural supply chain, packaging materials, and transportation logistics all had significant environmental impacts that needed to be addressed. PepsiCo made significant investments in sustainable agriculture, working directly with farmers to implement practices that conserved water, reduced fertilizer use, and minimized soil erosion. The company also focused on reducing its reliance on virgin plastic, increasing the use of recycled content in its packaging, and exploring innovative packaging solutions that were both sustainable and consumer-friendly. Through a combination of technological innovation, operational efficiency, and strategic partnerships, PepsiCo made substantial progress in reducing its environmental impact. The company's efforts were recognized by leading environmental organizations, cementing its position as a sustainability leader in the food and beverage industry. Section 3. Empowering people and communities, PepsiCo's social impact initiatives. PepsiCo believed that its responsibility extended beyond environmental stewardship to encompass the well-being of people and communities worldwide. The company recognized that its global reach and resources provided an opportunity to make a positive impact on the lives of millions. PepsiCo focused its social impact efforts on key areas such as promoting access to safe water and sanitation, empowering women and girls, and supporting disaster relief efforts. The company partnered with non-profit organizations, invested in community development programs, and leveraged its supply chain to create economic opportunities in underserved communities. Through its social impact initiatives, PepsiCo aimed to create a more equitable and sustainable future for all. The company's efforts focused on empowering individuals, strengthening communities, and building a more resilient and inclusive world. What's next for PepsiCo? Innovation and expansion on the horizon. PepsiCo remains committed to its performance with purpose vision, seeking new and innovative ways to deliver sustainable growth. It's a continuous evolution driven by excellence, stakeholder commitment, and the belief in business as a force for good. Exploring new frontiers in food and beverage innovation, PepsiCo leverages cutting-edge technologies for healthier products. Expanding in emerging markets, PepsiCo brings its iconic brands and sustainability commitment worldwide. PepsiCo's unwavering commitment to performance with purpose will guide its journey, shaping its legacy for generations. A legacy of refreshment and innovation. From a humble soda fountain to a global powerhouse, PepsiCo's journey is a testament to innovation and adaptability. Caleb Bradham's vision laid the foundation for a company that would quench thirst and capture imaginations. PepsiCo's story is one of bold marketing, strategic acquisitions, and relentless pursuit of excellence. From the iconic Pepsi Challenge to global expansion, PepsiCo has pushed industry boundaries. PepsiCo's commitment to performance with purpose redefines corporate roles in the 21st century. Join the journey. Subscribe to Wall Street Wisdom. PepsiCo's journey is a microcosm of the dynamic forces shaping global business. From economic downturns to digital transformation, PepsiCo's ability to adapt and innovate is invaluable for entrepreneurs and executives. At Wall Street Wisdom, we delve into the stories behind leading companies, providing insights to understand the global marketplace. Wall Street Wisdom is your go-to source for all things business. Don't forget to subscribe to Wall Street Wisdom for more insightful content.